what he's doing this.
Give me my phone. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
Same shit as always.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything, Candace. Give me my phone. Candace, give me my phone.
I will not have to help this trial. All this shit.
I didn't cause anything. I told him to bring me the phone. Give me the phone.
The disrespect. The running around is all due to you giving him this.
What running around? No, stop being crazy. It's his phone. It's hundreds of dollars. Stop acting crazy and talk to somebody. Talk to somebody.
Tried. You want to see what I tried?
Stop.
You didn't want to fucking answer.
Stop.
Get out of my face or I'm fucking smashing it.
Give me my phone, Candace. I'm calling the police.
This is not your phone.
It is. I pay for it. I pay for it.
And I can read this.
All right, we'll ask the police whose phone it is.
You ready?
You're gonna throw my phone down and break it. You're gonna get charged for it. All right, I'm calling the police.
Take your fucking phone. You ready?
You throw my phone down, you're gonna go to jail for it.
This has been my phone for 5 years.
I've paid for it the whole time. You're gonna go to. You're going to jail.
You like that too?
You're going to jail.
Good for you, fucker.
This moment shows how some people become so determined to be right that they are willing to use pressure or intimidation to get their way. Instead of trying to resolve the problem through honest communication, the goal becomes winning the argument at any cost. But a relationship should never be about defeating the other person. Real solutions come from respect, honesty, and being willing to listen, even when you don't agree.
I'm done. I'm done with you. I'm done. I'm done.
No, you're not.
What you laughing for? Like, I'm dead. I'm done. We're breaking up. We're done. I can't do it.
No, we're not.
I can't do it.
No, we're not.
I can't do it, man.
Yes, you can.
You have to go in your closet, get your suitcases and your bags and shit. Get your. I can't do it no more.
Now listen here. You're not done with me. You're stuck with me for the rest of our life. You're not done.
I'm done with you.
You're stuck with me.
How am I stuck? Tell me how I'm stuck. Give me one reason that makes me stuck.
Because we do things that no one else does.
We're done.
We're not done, sweetheart.
We're done. Get up.
We're not.
Get up. We're done. Why you trying to kiss me right now? Ain't nobody want to kiss you. I just said we done. You not
We're not done.
We're done.
We're
done.
Done.
We're done.
No, we're not.
We're done, woman.
We're not.
Jessica, we're done. I'm out. Jessica, we're done. We're done. I'm about to body slam your ass.
We're not done. We're not done.
Okay,
We're not done.
okay. Let me go. We're done. We're done. We're done, man.
We're not done.
We're done.
We're just getting started.
We're done.
We're just getting started.
You're done.
We're just
I'm done.
I don't give that rat's ass if you're done. You are stuck with me. For lifers. Forever. You're not getting rid of me. Not in a million years, not in one day, not in a whole lifetime. Never. Our souls will continue to meet up with each other and be together for the rest of eternity.
It didn't mean anything.
It didn't mean anything?
No.
It meant anything to your husband and 3 children?
It's not that deep.
Yes, it literally is. You ruined our relationship. We're getting a divorce.
No, I did not. Why are you taking this so, seriously? It's not that serious.
We're done, bro. I'm leaving.
I'm pregnant.
Door over there.
You want me to get out?
So, Emma, what's this? What's this?
It's a picture of me?
A picture of you where? A picture of you on.
I don't know. I've never seen that before.
All right, I'll tell you what app. Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge. If you're talking to one person, you're cheating.
It's not cheating.
It is 100% cheating.
Stop yelling.
Out of my house is what you can do. There's the door over there.
You want me to get out?
I want you to exit after I found your Tinder.
At first, she appeared completely shocked and insisted that the photo was nothing more than an ordinary picture of herself. She even claimed she had never seen the image before, seemingly hoping that explanation would end the conversation. But everything changed when he revealed where the photo had actually been found, on dating apps such as Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge. At that point, the situation became much harder to explain away. Instead of taking responsibility, she argued that creating a dating profile or talking to someone online didn't necessarily count as cheating.
When Adam followed you, did you really go to your mother's house?
No, but to get tequila.
Okay, we're going to ask that again. I need a simple yes or no. I'll start it over. On the day that Adam followed you, did you really go to your mother's house?
No.
On the night in question, when Adam followed you, did you really meet up with your mother that night?
Yeah.
Are you cheating on Adam?
No.
Okay, Adam, I see you breathing a little hard here.
And she looks scared as
Yeah, this is an interesting sight. Man, you okay?
You all right,
want
bro?
to take a minute?
You want some water or something?
I'm good, man. Do it. Just do it.
Yeah, he's nervous about what's going to happen right now, and I don't blame him. Okay, so before I read the answers to the test, Jessica, I always give people an opportunity to come clean, just in case they may have forgotten to mention anything along the way.
Yeah.
So is there anything that you might want to tell Adam that you could have possibly forgotten that, hey, you know what? This happened, and maybe come clean about? I'm not saying that she's guilty yet.
No.
Nothing.
All this is stupid. No, this is dumb. Literally.
We're going to see how dumb you think it is in a minute.
I think this is stupid.
It's still,
so do we.
Yeah, it's stupid.
So do we.
Okay.
But because, whatever.
All right, so let's get right to the test. I asked in the last 30 days, have you used the internet to meet other men? She says no. Lie detector test determined that was a lie. I asked in the last 30 days, have you used the internet to meet other women? She says no. Lie detector test determined that was the truth. Now let's get to the thing that you had talked about when you followed her. I asked about that because I was a little curious about that.
Yeah. She said she was with her mom.
She said she was with her mom.
Yeah.
I said, in the night in question, did you go to your mom's house when Adam followed you? She said
no.
And the lie detector test determined
that she was telling the truth. She did not go to the mom's house.
She didn't go to her mom's house. So
yeah, that's because I told you that night there was traffic.
Right?
You lost me in the traffic, and I
then
went up
Ivan
and
said,
I saw
hey,
my
D,
mom.
ask it a different way. Right. So right.
Where were you just?
Hold on. Let me just finish this right here because that's okay. So Ivan decided to ask it a different way.
Right now. She always tells us when she's lying. She keeps things from me. She doesn't
Hold on, Adam.
Well, let's finish the test.
Watch Adam.
Let's finish the test.
Right here is going to explain a little bit more for you.
Ivan, go ahead and explain the other one.
So we asked her if in the night in question she actually did go out to get drinks with her mom.
Okay.
She said yes, she did. But the lie detector determined that was a lie.
That was a lie.
She didn't meet up with her mom for drinks that night that you followed her.
So that's a lie. Okay, so the last question I did ask is the one that you came in for.
How are you feeling right now, Jessica?
I said, are you cheating on Adam? And before I even read it, the answer, do you want to talk to him real quick? And just tell him?
Now's your time, Jessica, to come clean. If you
just tell him before I read it. Just talk to him.
No, why the would I cheat on you? Did you got me that dog? Like, we talked about having babies.
Okay, they cut your hours.
Full time.
They cut.
You're a full-time is what you are.
Look, I'm serious. No, I would not listen.
What did you say, Ivan? Ivan, what did you say?
Like, that's stupid, dude. I'm like, hold on. Dude, we live together. Like, this is fucking like,
get away from me, Jeff. Get away from me.
He's still got to hear the last question.
I'm just letting to see how it's going to play out.
Adam, come on. This is a waste of time.
Do you want to hear the answer to the... I didn't finish it. I didn't finish my lie detector test. Or the answer on it, rather. I just wanted to see if you were going to come clean.
I am.
She says no. What the lie detector test say?
She's a...
It came back as a lie. So you're a liar. You're a liar. Adam, you're right.
Literally get up and leave this dumb. Like, is this even legit? Like, you can like,
are you legit? Are you legit?
Dude, I don't, Adam, come on, dude. Let's get the out. Like, this is.
Why do you want to leave all of a sudden?
Come on, dude, let's go.
Why do you want to leave?
Come on, babe, let's go home.
Don't touch me.
No,
Jeff.
dude.
Don't touch me.
Pookie is waiting for us. She needs to go on her walk.
Pookie, looks like you've been getting a lot of Pookie from other people.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what it looks like
kind
to
of
me.
model do you want to be, Jessica? You want to go be a model? Oh, yeah. yeah, you know what? I'll just be that. I'll be that guy. I'm gonna be that guy. You want me to be that guy that just stays at home?
Hold on, let me something.
Dreams, right? You want me to be that guy, Jessica?
Adam hired us for this lie detector test, okay? He also hired us to do what? Ivan, what did he hire us to do?
To follow you around.
To follow you around. Yep. And guess what we found? What would we find following you with that guilty look on your face?
Look at that, huh?
Wow.
No, it ain't after all, is it?
Wow.
Look, Adam. Dude, I can explain, like, I don't...
No, explain to him. Go ahead. Don't explain to me.
Adam, like, look, all this is, like, again, it's...
Oh my God.
Where did you even find this site from? Yeah, babe.
Go ahead.
Come on, let's just get...
Remember I told you I had some information on Jessica? What's this? That's her boyfriend right there. Who is this?
As the lie detector test reached its most important stage, the tension inside the studio became impossible to ignore. Until this point, Jessica had stuck firmly to the same story. She insisted that she had been loyal from the beginning, claimed that Adam's suspicions came from his own insecurity, and repeatedly denied doing anything that could have damaged their relationship. On the surface, she appeared calm, but everyone in the room could sense that the most important questions were still waiting to be answered. The examiner began with a simple question. He looked directly at Jessica and asked whether, during the previous 30 days, she had used the internet to meet or communicate with other men. Jessica answered immediately, no. She sounded completely confident, as though there was no possibility that the test could contradict her. For several seconds, the room remained silent, while everyone waited for the result. Then the examiner revealed his conclusion. According to the lie detector, her answer was deceptive. The very first major question had already exposed a contradiction, and in an instant the entire atmosphere changed. You could see the disappointment on Adam's face. He had spent so much time searching for answers, but hearing the test immediately challenge Jessica's statement made the situation even more painful. One dishonest answer was enough to make all of her previous explanations seem questionable. But the examiner continued without showing any emotion. His next question was different. He asked Jessica whether she had used the internet to meet other women during that same period. Once again, Jessica answered no. This time, however, the result was different. The test indicated that she was telling the truth. While that cleared up one particular suspicion, it did nothing to repair the damage caused by the earlier result. She had already been found deceptive when asked about communicating with other men online, and that single result had seriously damaged her credibility. The questioning then moved toward the incident that had originally caused Adam to become suspicious. For weeks, Jessica had repeated the same explanation. She claimed that on the night Adam became concerned about her behavior, she had simply gone to visit her mother. Whenever Adam asked where she had been, that was the story she gave him. It sounded simple, it sounded believable, and until now it had been difficult to challenge. But the examiner decided to test that explanation directly. He asked Jessica whether, on the night Adam followed her, she had actually gone to her mother's house. Jessica answered confidently. She appeared certain that this question would finally support her story. But moments later, the lie detector produced another damaging result. According to the test, her answer was deceptive. The explanation she had repeated again and again was suddenly falling apart. Realizing how serious that result was, Jessica quickly tried to explain the situation. She argued that Adam had lost track of her because traffic had been unusually heavy that evening. According to her, the confusion was caused by the road conditions, not by dishonesty. She even suggested that perhaps the question had been misunderstood and needed to be asked differently. The examiner didn't argue. Instead, he gave her another opportunity to clarify the story. This time, he asked a much more specific question. He looked directly at Jessica and asked whether she had actually gone out for drinks with her mother that night. Once again, Jessica answered yes without hesitation. And once again, the test rejected her answer. The examiner calmly announced that the result indicated deception. At that point, the room became noticeably quieter. This was no longer just one questionable statement. Multiple answers had now contradicted the story she had been telling. And with every failed result, it became increasingly difficult for anyone in the room to accept her explanations. The examiner paused before moving on to the final and most important question. But before revealing anything else, he gave Jessica one last opportunity to tell the truth herself. He explained that this was her chance to be completely honest before the test provided another answer. If there was ever a moment to admit what had really happened, this was it. Jessica remained quiet for a few seconds. Then she denied everything once again. Rather than admitting anything, she tried to appeal to Adam emotionally. She reminded him of the life they had built together. She talked about their dog, their apartment, the plans they had once discussed about starting a family. She mentioned the sacrifices they had both made throughout their relationship, hoping that those memories would somehow outweigh the growing evidence against her. She insisted that she would never throw everything away. She continued claiming that the accusations simply didn't make sense, but emotional words couldn't erase the contradictions that had already appeared. Finally, the examiner looked down at the report. He prepared to ask the question Adam had been waiting for. "Are you cheating on Adam?" Jessica gave the same answer she had given throughout the entire examination. No. The room fell silent. Everyone waited for the result. Then the examiner slowly revealed his conclusion. According to the lie detector, her answer was deceptive. For a brief moment, nobody spoke. Adam simply stood there, trying to process everything he had just heard. Weeks of suspicion, sleepless nights, unanswered questions, and constant emotional stress had all led to this single moment. The answer he had desperately wanted to believe had now been rejected by the test. But instead of accepting responsibility, Jessica immediately began questioning the examination itself. She asked whether the test was legitimate. She suggested that perhaps the results were inaccurate. Rather than addressing the contradictions, she shifted the conversation toward criticizing the process. But Adam looked emotionally exhausted. At a certain point, another explanation simply doesn't matter anymore.